I mean, I enjoyed Encanto.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how to say it.
Encanto was so good.
Yeah.
What was that?
Encanto.
They live in a magical house, but the magic is failing. So you
This is a Pokemon setting?
No. Disney
Columbia.
movie.
Disney movie.
Yeah, I think it's fucking cute. I'm guessing maybe somewhere around there.
I haven't seen a Disney movie in so long. I didn't see the Mexican themed one with the girl who sang.
Oh, Coco?
That was supposed to be pretty good.
That one's really good.
No, you're thinking, girl? That would be
Okay.
Encanto.
I didn't see Kanto. What was Coco?
Encanto. Coco is a boy that sings.
And he goes to like the land of the dead.
Yes.
Like,
It's really good. It's really good.
I didn't see it.
You have
definitely
to.
seen it
So
like 3
good.
times.
That devil box.
Is it great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, question. Favorite Disney villain song?
Oh.
Not the-
Song?
Yeah, like, Disney villains like how they're...
So I might. At first, since I was in a lot of plays that were Disney, and I got Scar and had to sing "Be Prepared," I would say that. But honestly, the Frollo's song is really growing on me.
Hellfire.
Yeah, Hellfire. Yeah.
I really like Dr. Facilier's Are You Ready?
What is that?
Why is that familiar?
From Princess and the Frog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Like old school? Princess and the Frog? What year?
It takes place in, like, the 90s, so got in, like, New Orleans.
90s.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
like 30s or 40s or something.
I meant, like, 1930s, I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1930s, that's what I meant.
And when was the movie made?
Like, 2009?
2008, 9?
Did you see this one?
I didn't.
No.
There's too many.
It's the last 2D animated one they made.
Yeah. The villain has, like, one of the best Disney villain songs. And he's genuinely kind of disturbing.
Wasn't it in one of the plays we saw though?
Yeah, the one where we did the stupid hitting the.
Yes, that song sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's no, that was not.
It wasn't in that.
It wasn't that song, but it was a song. It was Prince and Frog.
Prince and I don't know that movie.
Have you not seen all the Disney princess movies? They've existed for, like, so long.
I have not. Now, our Amy is coming? Do you think we got more people coming or no?
I thought they finally said that they weren't coming.
They're out? Yeah, they have so many kids that they...
Would you like to look at these dice?
What are those? Oh,
Ooh.
bizarre dice.
Can you what's wrong with each of these dice?
A D24.
A D5 and a D16.
What's a D16?
That.
They're abominations.
I need therapy. Oh, you're not on Twitter. That's a first.
I'm trying to see what they said.
We're reviewing the text messages.
Let's see. I have to leave early. We won't be there tomorrow from 949-355-5841.
All right. And then did we get confirmation from Dylan or not Dylan?
315. And then they said, so keep the normal characters. No, that's different number. Sorry. That was Dylan, I think. 3157. They said keep the
So is
normal.
he coming?
I would think so.
All right. Let's give him another 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
And for the next campaign, why are you not in for doing the all warlock party?
I'm not interested. Okay.
Is this where you're playing sorcerer or warlock this time?
I'm playing Warlock right now.
So he doesn't want to play warlock for the rest of his life.
I mean, warlock is like the most versatile class in the game.
So Cody
Oh,
argues
two
that the
subclasses.
monk has no value.
I'm not gonna play.
Can you play a monk?
I decided I'm not playing.
What
monk.
about your dad? Your dad could find serious value in the monk.
Okay. So by the way, I looked up the upscaling spells rules, and it just sounds like the automatic upscaling is just automatic. There's no other perks for it for the Warlock.
And what does that get you?
His spells are always cast at the highest level that he can cast.
So
but he
it's,
only has 2 spell slots.
so it's like what's the difference between just normally upscaling them and what a Warlock does?
I'm gonna explain the difference at a current level 9th. So a regular 9th level wizard would, let's say, only have 1 5th level spell slot, but then they have a bunch of other spells, 10 other spell slots.
Right.
You have 2 5th level spell slots, but that's all you have.
Right.
So yeah, you don't really get too much of an advantage.
So it's Okay, so it's basically just you okay.
Warlocks live or die by their invocations.
Yeah. And by others.
So, but he can cast a 3rd level spell with a 5th level slot?
Yeah.
Or he can only cast 5th level spells?
He only has 5th level spell slots, but he can cast any spell upcasted. Though some spells don't gain benefits from
Gotcha.
upcasting. So I could
So
cast...
Magic Missile upcasts, that's great.
Yeah.
Fireball doesn't upcast.
No, Fireball upcast.
Oh, he can upcast
Yeah,
Fireball.
Shield, yeah, it gains 1d6 extra damage.
If Counterspell didn't exist, Fireball would just be way too good.
Cody argues that Hypnotic Pattern is better.
What spell is that?
Hypnotic Pattern.
It's literally just Fireball, but it inflicts a worse save for the person trying to save.
Oh, was that the one that Pinkie Pie used?
No, Dylan.
Dylan used it last week.
Dylan.
It has a larger area of effect.
But it just slows him down, and you guys murder everything so quickly, it's not really...
It slows them down multiple
Potentially.
rounds.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
they
yeah.
fail their save, they're just out of the combat for 10 rounds.
Gotcha.
Which, that's enough for me.
Yeah.
If they fail their save, they done.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah. Oh.
There we
Question.
I stole your seat, man, I'm sorry. You have moved around the table.
I have.
You kind of
Yes.
started over here, then you were over there for a couple weeks, and now you're here.
Oh. Question.
Is Marco and his kid coming? Did they...
I don't. So I didn't see anything after the one
look at
response
these
they had the
cursed
other
guys.
day, a few days back.
And what was their response?
Let's see here.
Damn.
Oh, are you in for playing a Warlock next campaign?
He's trying to do
Yeah, sure, I can
he's
do
trying
a
to do an
Warlock.
all Warlock party.
And do you care if we go to the Feywild or if we go to Spelljammer? Do you have a preference?
Honestly, I have no idea what any of that really means.
Fairyland or Alice in Wonderland or Space Pirates. Your pick.
And you prefer Alice in Wonderland. I respect that.
I don't know.
You don't have enough Spelljammer history.
Correct.
But you understand Feywild enough to know that it's awesome.
I'm not very. I don't know Feywild that much. Just I'm getting interested in this carnival kind of setting,
Yeah. It's playful and wacky and Alice in Wonderland.
and not cold and depressing ice.
Yes.
The last message yesterday said, either way, Henry's in, I may play, and we'll call Jet.
Alright, so do you want to...
Wait another 5 minutes or not?
So now we're waiting for Henry. It's 6:11, so we'll give it 4 minutes.
Okay.
Is that fair? You ready to go?
Yeah, sure. We still using our the same characters, or
I think
should I
you can
use
use different
which one of my
characters.
builds?
So the vision I have for this one shot is, as brave heroes of Ten Town, in your final battle in the Netherese Tower, the Great Reshif sacrifices herself.
We have an entire chapter more to go through.
Actually,
So it's not for a while.
No, we're not even going to be in the Netherese Tower for the final session, I'm guessing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, at the final battle for the liberation of 10 towns, Reshif sacrifices herself, and in her dying breath tells you to go to the greatest, the single greatest fishing tournament in the entire multiverse. The Shanka Trials that occur every 12 years.
the Shank Trials.
Okay, so there's a pronunciation guide so that I'm culturally sensitive here.
I'm just gonna call the Shank Trials.
Shanka.
Shank Trials.
Shanka Trials.
Shank.
Are you comfortable
Shank.
with that?
Shank Trials.
Yeah, the
Do
Shank
not
Trials.
dress up in culturally appropriated clothing. It says so right here. If we're going to be streaming this game, do not wear costumes.
Okay, sure. So Shank.
Yeah, we're going to go to the Shank.
So the Shanking Fish Tournament, and so in her dying breath she says, please go to the Shank Tournament and cast one more time for me. And she dies.
Is it like all like awesome like violin music starts playing in the background like?
Yes. Yeah, I like where you're going with this. Your appreciation for Reshif's power is unlike my son, who doesn't understand the power of an emo death. That's why we're taking him to see Romeo and Juliet for free tomorrow. Maybe we can impress upon him the important... You love Shakespeare. Okay.
Yeah,
So do you
that's
understand the
what it is.
situation?
Kinda,
You
yeah.
then return to 10 Towns, where your power and glory is recognized by all, including an ancient wizard who gives you each of you a medallion, a pin, that says, what does it say? Go to the future? And with this pin, if you press the pin while wearing it, it transports you immediately to the Radiant Citadel. Radiant Citadel.
Nice.
So the Radiant Citadel is like a giant, like an enormous shard of diamond crushing through a series of earth moats, right? So you've got a big giant diamond that's like 14 miles long with earth moats stuck in it and people living all around there from all these different worlds. So basically it's a diaspora from a bunch of different planes of people trying to live together in harmony and make sure that they protect the multiverse.
They no-clipped in the crystal backrooms.
Exactly. How was my description of the Radiant Citadel?
Good enough.
Yeah. So you guys arrive at the Radiant Citadel, and you know that you need to get to this plane called Manivarsha, where this fishing tournament's soon to occur. It only occurs once every 12 years. Does that make no sense to the backstory?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that makes enough sense.
So now we're gonna board stall for Henry for another 5 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourself while you're at the Radiant Citadel.
So go to the fishing event where absolutely nothing will go wrong whatsoever.
Nothing will go wrong.
Nothing will go wrong.
These pages have no nothing adventuring here, no stat blocks.
No,
seriously?
Just fishing.
No looking
It's
at
just
the
a
night.
nice week of fishing.
My character
What was
That
has
sound right?
no looking at all the
Looked like a hot
documents
mermaid
around.
dude. I don't know.
Hot mermaid dude?
He had a stat block, huh?
Friday.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's a hot mermaid dude. Look at that. He's got a 12-pack. He's ready to party, man. He's at the river.
I'm
If you
imagining
go to the
like
river, you bring a 12-pack, right? That's
right.
the first rule.
you know like the human centipede, like it's just like like an 80-pack.
Cody, what's an ultra loth?
What's it? Ultra Loth?
Is that a new creature?
Loth squared.
There's a whistler.
I kind of feel bad at the moment.
Why?
It's just how many jokes we've been making. It just feels rude at this point, but I don't care enough.
Stat blocks. I don't see the. There's
Should we
no
go
ultra
to a
loth.
tavern and ask where Manivarsha is?
We're already there.
Oh, we're there?
You can explore the Radiant Citadel trying to figure out where this fishing tournament's going to occur.
Alright, I'm gonna go to a store then. See if I can
Do you have
get
your,
some gear.
can you look up Ultra ULTROLOTH?
Wait, can I see it?
No, it's on me.
Yeah, I don't.
Ultra
It says
what?
there's this ULTROLOTH.
You know what? My brain can't handle letters, cause
Ultra Loth?
Yeah.
Ultra
Is
Loth.
there a creature called an Ultra Loth?
I found a Soul Shaker. Okay, stat blocks. There's nothing called an Ultra Loth in this thing. Stat.
There it is. There it is. We need to print that.
you should immediately put the ad up.
Print that.
What?
Oh,
As soon as he flips it around.
man.
This is a perfect failure.
What?
At the moment, just how chaotic it is. Just perfect chaos.
I was about to make an alignment joke, but I decided that was too easy.
Chaotic neutral. What was the joke?
You said chaotic, so alignment.
I like it.
Alignment.
Yeah. The one mechanic which was almost removed in 4th, if only.
Alignment is just kind of dumb, honestly. It's like why is morality decided of why is a part of morality decided of whether or not you like social constructs? You know, it's like social rules. It's like somebody could just want to live in the woods, my dude.
It actually just refers to whether or not you follow a code or not. That's the difference between lawful or chaotic. And neutral just exists for some reason.
So it sounds like a normal person where they just kind of exist.
Yeah, like a lawful good person, someone who wants to do the right thing and has a code. Chaotic good is someone who wants to do the right thing but they have no code whatsoever, and I don't know how that works. Because how can you want to do good and not have a code?
Greater good, yeah. Kills you, save 1,000.
Green energy.
Just keep this to yourself, dude.
I don't know what it is though.
Okay.
I'm up for doing a warlock build for the next campaign.
What's up, class? Were you thinking? What's up, class? Were you thinking?
I've actually got a what I think is a really good build right here. If you want to take a look at it.
Pull it over so I can see it. Let's see. Why do you have 6 levels and?
Oh, this is I built him as in level 9.
What's the?
This is the
level 1 warlock.
Warlock 1. I'll probably I'll stick with the. Let's see. The pact was, I believe Celestial.
So Celestial Warlock, and what pack did you pick?
Pact of the Chain.
Okay. What race is your character?
Variant human. So you could.
Beat.
All right, I've got the Ultra Wolf, guys, so we're ready to go.
The idea was
Okay, is it Ultra Loth or Ultra Loth or is it Ultra Loth?
I didn't. If we had D&D Beyond, you could click on the pronunciation
Ultra
guide.
Loth.
You want me to?
No.
I'm on Beyond.
Oh, okay. This thing is not something I want to go up against. Which means we're definitely going to go up against it.
Oh, dude, another. Oh no, that's a female, I think.
Okay, this one looks very weak.
Weren't you just declaring it the most powerful creature you've ever seen?
No, that's not what I said, first of all. And second of all, I just saw some spells that would make it difficult for our rogue to one-shot it. That's why
I just noticed a feature that makes it difficult for me to one-shot it.
What is it?
An Ultra Wolf.
Immunity to poison damage.
That's good.
Oh.
Let me show you how many damage dice I lose because of that.
Yeah, that'd be a lot for you.
All right, so you're at
much all
the
the
Radiant
damage.
Citadel.
Poison.
This much
So are we
damage.
playing right now, or like...
I
We're
saw
ready.
all
I think
this.
we're ready to go.
Okay.
I think we're gonna give up on Henry until he shows up.
Father,
Yes, sir.
get the phone down and I'll beat your head off.
Fair enough.
You're at the Radiant Citadel. You know you have to get to these trials, the Shanka trials, as quickly as you can because it only happens once every 12 years. What do you do?
I'm
Ask
gonna
around.
Ask around?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Where it is.
so you're in the midst of a large bazaar. It reminds you of the great show Deep Space Nine.
Oh no.
I have no idea.
Have you seen
The
great
worst Star Trek
show
series.
Deep Space Nine?
I don't watch Star Trek.
Yeah, you're gonna hate Deep Space Nine, dude. It's painful. It's painful. But it's basically a bazaar, but it's just a long hallway with stalls off the sides. A busy bazaar. People from around the multiverse. All sorts of diversity. Different costumes, hairstyles, skin tones. The smell of delicious food fills the air as the sun from the astral sea glistens in the radiant crystal, bringing enlightened beams of joy, prosperity, and universal bliss to all as business is transacted. What would you like to do?
I'm going to explore, see what's around. How long until the tournament happens?
You know it happens once every 12 years and it's going to happen soon.
Yeah, how soon? Like 10, 20 minutes?
I don't think, I mean, you don't know. You could look for a bait shop or maybe a fisherman's supply store.
That's what I'm gonna do.
All right,
I'm gonna
all right.
do.
I'm gonna-
Go through the stores and ask about their inventory alongside when and where I can attend the tournament.
Got it.
I'm gonna send my super dragon around, just try to eavesdrop, you know?
Yeah, the pseudo-dragon takes off and very quickly finds a sporting goods store, both used and new equipment, only like 2 aisles over. And it's a large mega store. It appears to be run by ogres. Giant blue ogres are running this superstore sporting chalet.
Okay.
Head over there. They have a large section of fishing poles, those boots that you pull on over your clothing, hats with hooks already installed. They look like they have everything you need for some serious fishing.
Sweet.
Would you like to equip?
Sure.
Alright, so it's going to be 10 gold to base level equip, using mostly used equipment. 100 gold if you want to get the carbon fiber reels and all the real bells and whistles.
I'm good. I'm gonna hang
I
back
think we
for
can
that.
just use spells to fish.
Okay.
I actually have fishing tackle in my listed equipment already.
Okay,
Nice. I'm just doing the base, I guess.
$10, 10 gold pieces for fishing equipment.
Yeah, used.
Yeah, and as you're getting your reels and your hat with hooks, An ogre comes up. Oh, fine, fisherman. I can see you guys really know your way around the equipment. You've even brought your own. That's a beautiful stuff. It looks like you brought that from Faerun. We don't see that here every day. And are these... Oh, look at those ivory hooks you have. These are very good hooks. I'm willing to give you 40 gold for these hooks.
That would probably... Would that trap us?
Do you want to sell your hooks?
I'd like
Probably
to roll an insight check to
Yes.
see what's
Yes.
going
Yeah,
on.
inside.
Or,
This is the most fishy thing I've ever heard someone say in all senses.
Hey, sell me your only ticket back home.
What?
let's see.
14.
I feel like I'm missing a dice, but I don't know the
Okay,
number.
that's
OT4.
that and D20, right?
Correct.
14, and then I get a 20.
A 20? Did you want to inside check the 40 gold piece offer for the fish hooks?
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20.
Unnatural.
17.
17. It appears that this guy is a passionate fisherman, and as you look through the other hooks that are for sale in this area, you notice that they're all very different than the hooks that you have, which seem to be hand-carved by halflings out of ivory. Most of the other hooks seem much more mechanical in nature, metal or some kind of iron oxides. So it appears that he's being totally ingenuous, and he looks like he's got tattoos of like measuring tape on his arms so that he could measure the fish that he could catch. I mean, he looks like a serious, like, lifestyle fisherman.
I'm gonna ask him, do we need these to get home, or like what?
Oh no, you've come to the Radiant Citadel. You're free to leave any time. There are portals throughout the city. 2 or 3 of them will take you back to Faerun in different locations.
Insight.
Yep.
Ooh.
I can't do math. 14.
14, yeah, he appears to be totally honest.
Okay. Sell it to him, and one of us keeps one just for safekeeping, I guess.
So you sell your hooks?
We'll sell him 3.
3 hooks, so he gives you 30 gold.
Yeah.
You have 1 hook left.
Alright.
He also seems like he knows everything about fishing. Cody?
What should we do? So don't think I'm gonna buy fishing equipment.
Okay.
You're gonna have to look up the rules for water combat real quick, because my plan is to actually just go on and attack fish. My character can breathe underwater. I don't need to worry about, drowning.
Sounds helpful.
While we're doing this, I'll be casting the mending cantrip on repairing all my all the stuff I got to the best top quality.
Absolutely. You've repaired your fishing equipment until it looks brand new.
Probably just wait around the corner, honestly.
Okay.
Are there any ladies in the area?
There does appear to be a small, elven, emo-looking girl looking with lust at the ogre fisherman. She appears to be a fisherman groupie.
Fisherman groupie.
You've seen her kind before.
Oh, Russia?
Alright. Let's stroll on over to her
Yes?
and ask her what's biting today.
Well, I'm glad that you asked. I see you've got some incredible, legacy equipment. I haven't seen antiques like this before. I'm assuming you're on your way to Manivarsha to compete in the Sanka trials.
We are. Are you as well?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. It only happens once every 12 years.
How far away is it from
You
here?
just go through the door on the left and it'll take you directly to the city of Sagarpur, who is hosting this year.
How long until it happens?
It starts this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
It's the end of a 5-day festival. The fishing finals are the final event in a very, very vigorous contest. They've got a cooking contest that lasts for 2 days in which you have to make the finest curry in the land. They also have a sewing contest and a dancing contest, all of which the scores are combined into a one total before the big finale fishing contest.
I'm sad to hear that. I would have enjoyed participating.
Well, I think this year we all agree that Amanisha is very hard to beat. Manisha has been training for years to bring honor to her city, the fallen city of Manivarsha.
This book just hates our mouths.
Yes.
Yeah, Misha, as she's known, has been very competitive in all of the contests, but fishing is her true skill. So it's going to be an exciting day out there on the lakes and rivers.
Are there any prizes?
Oh, yes! A tremendous prize is awarded to the winner. They receive an incredible conch shell that is known as a giant conch shell is awarded to the winner, and the name of the conch shell is the Great Conch Shell as a trophy. There's a giant conch shell. I'll find the name eventually.
Wow, voice crack.
I would like to inquire as to if it's possible for us to even win this. As it sounded like you said that all contests are contributed to the point total, which means we can't actually win.
It would be difficult for you to win. The interesting thing is each champion, like Manisha, is sponsored by a given city. She, of course, is sponsored by the city that was destroyed in a huge flood almost 100 years ago. So she's trying to win honor for a people that have been lost. They've lost their homeland, but she still fishes for them. Each champion can select people to participate in her fishing, not only chopping bait, but also casting lines, and their catches count as part of her total.
So you can have minions to help.
Correct.
You? Oh.
Correct. Each champion has minions.
All right.
Well, we're gonna need some help.
Let's go talk to her and see if we like her and want to help her.
I thought we were trying to win for ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah, try to win.
Well, if we help her win, then we can steal the shell.
Can
Murder.
That's
I
what
like
I
your
agree with
thoughts.
can I ask her, like, are there any like well-known nobles or anything in here?
The Riverines Shanka. So the Shanka trials give you the Shanka conch. That's it's got the same name. So the conch shell is named after the trials, which is the kind of contest name.
I'm gonna ask her if there's any like nobles down here.
Nobles in the Radiant Citadel?
Yeah, in the Radiant
Oh,
Citadel.
absolutely. We are a democracy with an election once every 4 years and then a trial for the elected official to make sure that we don't get any of these populist candidates that may not lead with the good of the people in mind. It's worked very well over time. We've only had one period in which we didn't have an elected official. He died on his quest.
Alright then.
But please, we need to hurry if we are to see the contest. So she leads you out of the store where you guys have been shopping and towards a large portal. The portal says Shankavomi above it. Would you like to try to pronounce Shankavomi?
No,
There's a
I'm
pronunciation
good.
guide right
I'm
here.
good.
Cody, would you want to go for it?
No.
Right there, Shankavomi.
Sure.
Shankavomi.
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 Shank me.
Shankavomi. There's a
Shank
big sign
me,
with
yeah, shank
Shankavomi.
me.
There's actually about 4 portals that look like they go to Shankavomi, and she goes through the portal that's labeled Sagarpur.
Can we go to that one as well, I guess?
Yes, you exit the portal, and as you exit the portal, you are immediately transported into a totally magical realm. It is a realm of water. So where you have landed is near a beach area with sandstone structures. Buildings that appear to be carved directly from the sandstone with intricate inlaid art throughout the structures. Standing on the structures and surrounding it, there's a large crowd of people dressed in bright garb, colorful, excited, enthusiastic as they look out across a river that flows by where you see people starting to head into boats as if they're going to go out on the water and fish.
Okay. Does it appear there's no like sign-up booth or anything like that?
There definitely appears to be some kind of judging station that's been built near the water on a raised platform.
Okay, I think we should approach that.
Absolutely.
What happened?
Sitting on the platform, there are 4 elderly individuals, 2 females and 2 males. They appear to be taking notes in small notebooks as fishermen are preparing their boats to launch.
I would like to request how long the competition will last.
It's a 1-hour fishing contest. Everyone knows that, a small child says as he walks past you.
I'm new. I have not been there. I have not done this.
You're new to the trials?
Yes.
Oh, welcome! You're prepared for one of the most exciting fishing contests of all time. Of course, we all think Manisha's going to win.
I'm going to cheese this with magic so hard.
Of course you are. We all are. We all are.
Yeah, it's meant to be a fishing contest. We're just going to be blowing fish out of the water, quite literally.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
Maybe do a bit of sabotage.
I like to ask one
The
of the
way you
people.
just got like this, like that's when it got real.
I like to ask one of the people writing in their books. So, which one is Manisha?
They gesture out across the boats, and there's only 4 boats that are each filling with about 12 people milling about each boat. And there you see a woman dressed like this, and she appears to almost be dancing as she gets her fishing gear together, as she encourages her crew, as she, brings oars that have been specially wrapped in silks and other cloths. She is definitely fired up to win. You see the other contestants, though, also very joyful, very excited. This is an exciting time for everyone involved.
I've got an idea.
You're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
No, I don't know if I am. What is it?
Either A, blowing up someone's boat,
Of course.
or B, capsizing it.
Okay. What I was thinking is trying to make them think there's something in the water, so they may not want to go, and then we go and then catch all the fish.
I can do that. Very easily.
Okay then.
You see an elderly man, grizzled, very tan, incredibly bulky, muscular dude, right? Human.
Okay.
He has a giant, ornately carved conch shell. You recognize elven runes carved throughout the conch. Anyone who speaks Elven? Elvish?
Yes.
Do we
His character
prefer Elven
doesn't
or Elvish
automatic.
at this table? I want to be culturally sensitive.
I don't care.
Okay. Elven or Elvish?
Elvish.
Elvish. Elven or Elvish?
Yes, Elvish.
Elvish.
Elvis.
You don't have a
Elvis, yeah,
preference?
Elvis.
We'll call it Elvis. So the shell appears to have runes in Elvis written throughout. He blows the horn loudly. And the boats sail out into the river.
crap.
The river is very slow moving and appears fairly shallow, maybe only 10 to 15 feet deep once they get off the banks. And it doesn't look like it's, this is a kind of like in front of this building, it appears that the river really widens out and maybe connects with some other rivers. So you get the sense that you're more kind of in like an Everglades or a swamp-like region rather than like the Mississippi River Valley, if that makes sense.
Before we set out, before the contest starts, I want to ask if we can use our own boats. Or
Okay, so new rule, you can't move time backwards in this realm. So once they go out on the ships, you can't go back.
Yeah, I know. I was
There's
just,
a new rule.
okay.
All right. So, but in this case, we'll allow it. So you ask one of the judges, and the judge says, unfortunately, no, sir.
Okay.
During the event, we only allow the contestants access to the water so that no one interferes with the sacred contest.
Are we not contestants or like what?
You were not able to join one of the crews before they launched.
No,
How
I was
far
asking
away
if
are-
we could have use our own boat.
Right. Other boats are not allowed out on the water
Okay.
during the competition.
How far are they away from the dock?
They've just started. So they're actually they're leaving from the beach. So it's a sand launch,
Uh-huh.
and they're about 5 to 10 feet out into the water at this point.
Let's go light them up.
Okay, I'll try to chase after one of the boats. I
All
have
right.
a 100-foot movement speed. I'm just going at full speed.
So you're hopping after one of the boats. Okay, the frog takes off.
I'm gonna go where he's going.
Okay.
Which one are you going on to?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say let's just go on the one with her.
Manisha's boat?
Manisha, yeah.
It actually is the closest one to where you guys were, near the judging station.
And then can I use like Mage Hand to try to like jam the other boat?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. So you cast Mage Hand as you're running across the sand on one of the other boats to try to make them, like the guys that are carrying the boats out, like push the oar into the sand so it kind of like makes it move a little bit slower or something. Excellent. They're running out onto the sand to try to get to one of the boats.
Okay.
That's a big stack, man. You're doing okay today.
Oh, yeah, they just put a whole bunch of new stuff on.
That's nice.
Oh.
You can go through that stuff and move it around, please. Just,
You sure?
Yeah, yeah. Do whatever
Just
you
be
need
careful.
I will. I'm just
to do.
gonna.
Here, let me just move this stuff out of your way, and then maybe you can just slide this around as you go through.
Yeah, I just want to see if there's any new stuff. There probably wait, there is.
You just got back from Comic-Con, man. It's probably all new.
Oh, you're right. Cool. Sorry about that.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay, you're good.
Does anyone know any spells that will send images out for far distance?
Minor illusion.
I have minor illusion.
Yeah, no, I mean like lots and lots of creatures. They can see them.
Major
see something
image.
from.
Major image.
I mean, I could
Could
just
be.
get my pseudo dragon to talk to people in their mind one at a time.
Oh no, I'm trying to cast as wide a net as possible with the imagery.
What are you trying to make appear?
I was thinking of doing a combo of Insight, Greed, and something that will boost the, make it so that more creatures can see the object, boosting its range. So, Insight, Greed, cast a spell, you present the gem, use as material, choose any number of creatures within the range that you can see, that can see you. Each target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you until the spell ends, or you or your companions do anything harmful to it. While charmed in this way, a creature can do nothing but use its movement to approach you in a safe manner. While an affected creature is within 5 feet of you, it cannot move but simply stares greedily at the gem you present.
All right, so you lift a magical gem above your head, and the crew, almost the entire crew of 12 on Manisha's boat, suddenly stop, jump off the boat, and start approaching you.
That's not
Manisha's
what I wanted.
still on the boat. The boat is kind of listing out into the water, right? The crew is running or approaching you non-aggressively. Manisha is raising her arm. A gasp goes out from the crowd.
You're just ruining an event, right?
So is it like, do we get charmed as well, or like we're allies?
No, you are not charmed.
Okay.
But these like zombie-like fishermen are walking towards him, having
Including the
abandoned
fish, too.
their oars at
Including the wait.
No, it did not affect the fish.
That's
It
what I'm
just-
trying to. That's what I was talking
Unfortunately,
about.
the gem only affected her crew.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was.
So now
trying
she has
to
a
do, yeah.
crewless boat.
Try that later, I think.
This is my conversation was meta. I was.
No, man, you cast. You cast it, and her crew is now lost to you. Well, you guys
didn't do
could
that.
break the spell and send it
I can
back.
break concentration at any time.
Yeah, I know. I
Just
just
delay
didn't
them
mean to
one
do that.
round.
That's not what I wanted to do. But okay.
You delayed them 1 round, so we can have to get on the boat more likely. Good job.
Well, the boat currently has no crew.
Yeah, but we delayed the crew 1 round, so they're gonna.
You
do
could be the
next
crew.
round.
Actually, no. Everyone who saw the gem is entranced by it.
Yes.
Everyone must come to more.
They're coming towards you.
Every creature that can see it.
Is it concentration?
It is up to 1 minute.
Yeah, if you want to drop concentration, you can drop concentration now.
Yeah. And
The crowd is also closing in behind you.
Yeah.
Members of the crowd have also been affected.
So while you guys are out and about, I guess
no,
I'm just.
I got
playing
an idea. Let's just melee the Manisha's crew so they get they're not charmed anymore. They get on, and then we get a head start.
We are gonna get. Wait, did it affect other boats' crews or just hers?
It didn't. She was the only boat within range.
Oh, okay. Then just drop concentration then.
Okay,
Or keep it and we go take their places.
That's
This is
what I was
perfect.
thinking.
Well, yeah, but like we can just then it would be harder to
the
manage.
boats have crews of 12. We only have 4 people.
I mean, if my pseudo dragon can somehow do something, and then I can use Mage Hand to do something, then we would have.
I don't think your pseudo dragon and mage hand can make up
Right,
for
yeah.
an entire
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, no.
Well, and it appears that a lot of what the crew's responsibility is to sing songs and chop bait.
Right, that's what I was thinking, cut and bait. We can cut
Yeah,
bait
we
with a
can do
spell.
Like you don't see like Manisha's boat only has about 5 poles on it, and with her incredible prowess and enthusiasm, it looks like she's planning to do most of the fishing.
I think let's just like maybe melee a few. Like no, let's break a few out of the charm so we can have a few more. and then we just get.
Oh, get like 8 of them, like slap 8 of them as you guys run by, and so that 8 of them and 4 of you jump in the boat.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
So you've got 12 guys transfixed. He's arguing slap 8 of them so that it breaks your spell, and you and those 8 get on the boat.
Like you drop concentration and then run on the boat, I guess, or.
I guess I could. Wait. So we just sink the boat and we just jump onto the other ship or something? Can it just sail away?
We're jumping on Manisha's boat, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna like slap the 8 crew members so they jump on with us, and then we jump on so that becomes 12.
Why would they come join us though?
Because
They need to get on the boat. That's like
They-
They're
might-
going out to go fishing. You're in the middle of a fishing contest.
Yeah, no, but why would they join us?
They're her crew.
They're already
They're
on
trying
the
to
boat.
get
They
on
got
the
off the
boat. We're
boat
already
because
on
you
the boat.
trounced
Yeah, they got all
them.
drugged out by your gem.
Yeah, this is Manisha's. We're trying to join Manisha's crew, so we're gonna
Trying
basically.
to join their crew.
Yeah, so we're gonna replace 4 of them, basically.
We sub in for 4 of them. Let them, whatever they're doing, just hang out on the beach now.
Why aren't we just doing playing ourselves? I'm just curious.
Because then we can backstab her.
Yeah,
Well,
we
And
don't.
also we don't have a boat.
She
So.
she has
Well,
a boat.
we do have a boat. Aren't all the boats the same?
There's only 4 boats. They're all crewed and they're all going out. In fact, 3 of the boats have already gotten pretty far out in the water as Manisha continues to struggle with her boat.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
Okay. I will cast Minor Illusion to make a deep roaring sound reverberate through the water.
Okay. So there's a giant roar in the waters. The crowd gasps.
Yeah.
Manisha's freaking out in her boat.
This is like the worst failure. In
Things are not going according to plan for anybody. This is not the festival they anticipated.
This isn't what Russia would have wanted, and I'm loving it.
It would be, actually, yeah.
All right. Do you have more actions, Cody?
What can I do with my? I think that's
You
my.
can jump in the boat.
Okay. I'll. Wait. How many feet of movement is it from between me and the boat?
You're about. Well, he was about 30 feet from the boat, so you're about 30 feet from the boat.
Could it be 25?
Sure.
Okay. I'll move 25 feet, and is this too mean? I wonder. I'm doing it. This is a bad idea, but I don't care at this point.
No. Probably.
I feel
Everything's
bad.
going wrong.
This is a perfect failure. Wait, do I get sneak attack or not?
Sorry about your event.
Who are you attacking?
I'll attack Nisha. My goal is to ruin this event at the moment.
Oh.
Wow.
So the frog jumps on the boat and tries to stab the hero
Yeah, of the people, yes.
in honor of Resha.
Yes, my character's goal is...
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Sometimes you have to show your love in strange ways.
Yeah.
okay, do I sneak attack or not?
You do not. She sees you coming.
Okay, this is still gonna do a lot of damage. Okay, I think we derailed the campaign already.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
I just can see your face as you consider what to do. Like TPK.
Which
like,
one?
play
21
again.
is a hit.
Okay,
Now, of course, Manish doesn't have a stat block because you're not supposed to be attacking her.
Well-
But you know, this is a celebration of diversity.
12 damage.
12 damage.
The competition now.
How to get ahead?
She is still alive.
Okay, this is chaotic.
It is.
The frog has attacked the princess.
Oh.
I'm.
Save her or kill her?
I don't know.
I don't want to kill her. I don't want to kill her.
I don't know what to do at this point. I just made it
Ask her if she's caught any fish yet.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. We screwed it up so bad.
So you're standing on a beach. Your wizard is holding aloft a gem that is drawing the crowd and the crew towards him at a fairly surprising rate. The frog jumps over the crew and stabs the princess.
And they're
The drow on the beach is getting a sunburn. First of all, it is very sunny here, so just be aware.
Oh crap.
And
Angle the camera down a little bit. It's like right on my face.
oh, we're staring at you.
Yeah. Oh, and you forgot one last thing. It appears there's a sea monster in the water.
Yes. See you, Dave.
I'm gonna.
I mean, I think we're getting in the history books this time, aren't we?
I'm gonna get on the boat and then like try to like throw the rogue off, like, or just kind of like shove him a little bit, like not trying to knock him prone or anything, and just like get him away, and then like just tell him to stop. You know.
You're gonna try to stop
Stop him.
Kermit from slaughtering the princess.
Yes, I don't want this
You're
to
gonna
be.
jump in the boat. So Kermit, he jumps in the boat and says, "Stop slaughtering the princess."
My character doesn't speak any languages but Grub.
My pseudo dragon translates
Okay. Telepathically, I presume?
telepathically. Yeah.
Okay. My character is unsure of what to do in this scenario.
You just kill. If there's no killing, I'm not sure what to do.
Yeah, that's the default option.
I jump on board
Okay.
and rig up my pole with that one special hook
Yes.
and cast it out. It's like spin it like David fighting Goliath, and then cast it out like 100 yards.
Okay. Give me a roll. D20 plus dex.
We aren't even moving right now.
The boat is listing in the water. So it was about halfway launch. Oh, wow.
What was it?
15 plus
You want plus
5.
Dex, yeah, 20. Unnatural 20.
24, because you have proficiency with the tools,
Oh,
right?
so unnatural, so 24.
This is unbelievable. So you spin this pole that you've actually never used it before in your entire life. And you whip this hook that soars across the water and lands in the back of one of the other boats that's rapidly paddling out to sea. And you feel it tug you strong out to sea, or out to lake, out to
He's
river.
off the boat?
He's still holding on, but he's pulling the boat with him out to sea. Wizard, as you're Zom, as you're on the boat holding forth your gem, you see the frog jump in the boat. The drow and pseudo-dragon rush in after him, and then this guy comes swinging in with his fishing pole, hooking another boat, and pulling their boat. It looks like they're leaving you on the shore.
Wow.
How is he pulling? Is he on the shore or?
No, he's in the boat with his pole hooked to another boat.
So there's like a.
He's being tugged out to sea, out to a lake.
So is it like preventing? Is it preventing that boat from moving, or
They
giving
have,
us?
they have slowed down a little bit, but there's 6 guys rowing, so they're still pulling
Or
both
is it like
boats.
giving us a speed boost?
You're getting a speed boost.
Speed boost.
Speed boost.
Spooder man. just like drop concentration. Just get out.
I'm pretty much my current plan idea is cast suggestion on all of them. Make it so that they build like a huge fucking wall. While I cast blink, or what was it, blink? No.
Misty Step?
That's it. Misty Step. Teleport onto the boat.
Okay.
And then once we get far enough out, I'll cast Tidal Wave, pushing all the fish in the lot of water, hitting the wall that I commanded the crew to build.
Okay.
And hitting the makeshift basket wall thing to help collect all the fish.
Okay, so that's a lot for one go.
Yeah,
so we'll Misty Step you onto the boat. So you get that. Then you turn back and command the shore, which includes the crew, to build a sand wall. Is that what they're building?
I guess so.
All right, so they start playing sandcastle. They're building a sand wall. Cody.
1 leveled spell per round. He casts 2 leveled spells.
He lands on the boat with Misty Step, and then for his next turn he casts command
Okay,
back.
got it.
So you guys are all going to go, and then he'll go again.
Wait, hold on. Isn't it?
bonus action.
Bonus action?
Can't you take 2 leveled spells per turn?
No, one.
No, 1.
One.
That's
Oh, okay.
That's
One level spell, one cantrip.
Really? Okay. Because the way I read it is that you can cast 2 leveled spells.
Let's review.
Okay, let's pull out the books.
Who's got the player's handbook?
I did.
I think I'll probably pass on my idea then.
No, the command is working. If you don't want to cast the command,
Do you think? I don't think this is
Yeah.
going to work. Do you guys?
I
think we just caused the most chaotic ending possible. We derailed.
so you do cast command.
I'll teleport onto it.
You tell Misty Step onto the boat.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
The boat is, okay, you land on the boat, deck save to see if you can maintain your footing.
Okay. Oosh. Let's see my dexterity. 10.
10. So you see the boat, you Misty Step onto the boat, and right when you're bamfing onto the boat, it starts accelerating because of the other boat, and you land and slip and fall. You're prone in the boat.
Okay. This is in the boat.
You guys are double checking whether or not you can cast 2 leveled spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Cody, do you want to go? Can we check that in a sec?
Real quickly. A spell with the casting time of a bonus action is especially swift. You must use a bonus action spell on your turn to cast the spell, provided that you haven't already taken a bonus action this turn. You can't cast another spell during the same turn except a cantrip with the casting time of 1 action.
What page?
Page 201.
Page 201.
No, page 202.
202. Are we comfortable with that ruling?
I
So you cast Misty Step as your level spell. You land planning to cast Command back at them, but then the boat slips out from underneath you and you fall in the boat. So you're in the boat is going out to lake, but you're good.
okay.
So wait.
I'm not
You
gonna.
could cast Minor Illusion and sort of make like a sea serpent or something.
So
I can what?
can you cast
Oh,
any
minor
spell as a bonus
illusion.
action or just
No,
some?
some spells are listed as bonus.
Yeah, I'll do
actions.
that.
That's
I'll
the
do,
description.
make
Okay.
a sea serpent to appear right right behind us.
Behind you?
Yeah.
No, you want to have you in the ocean, like deep in the lake, to just scare the other fishermen.
All right, I'll do
And you
that.
only can
then,
do
yeah.
5-foot cubes, so just make it like the head sprouting out from the water.
Like the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting? So the
Yeah,
Loch
yeah,
Ness Monster rises up from the roar in the sea.
The head
The
of it,
crowd
at least.
at this point is completely terrified, and they have no idea what's going on, and they're feeling very greedy.
We're gonna
They,
win.
they are not they are not used to this kind of shenanigans.
You need to
The
drop
other
concentration or else
boats,
they're gonna drown.
the other boats are very focused on their victory. However, they begin to slow, which is affecting your boat as well. You are now listing again because no one's rowing.
Okay.
This is
What kind of
great.
boat is it, actually?
It's a 12-man rowboat similar to like a Hawaiian outrigger canoe, but no outrigger. So more just canoe, like a wide canoe.
Okay.
I don't know if I got a picture. I don't know if I'm being culturally sensitive with that description of a canoe. I hope that didn't feel that I didn't try to be Western with that. It doesn't. It looks very unlike a Viking ship. So think of a Viking ship and then think of the exact opposite, and that's what
Okay,
it
so not a ship at all.
looks like.
Like a multi-deck ship, so that'd be like a European ship. 'Cause
No,
Viking
not
ships-
European.
Viking ships are
point-
flat-bottomed, small ships.
This has a keel.
Okay, it has a keel. Okay, got
Okay, it's your turn, Cody.
it. Okay.
So you were stabbing the princess, whose great day is now ruined because you've done 12 points of damage to her, and she's pissed. She's visibly staring at you, angry.
I will cast Minor Illusion to make the sea serpent roar again.
Okay, the sea serpent roars. She's still staring at you, pissed off.
Okay. I am then gonna jump into the lake.
Okay, you jump into the lake.
Wow.
This
All right.
is
So you've cast and you've moved. You want to do anything else?
okay. Let's see. What can I do? What's the casting time of this? Step, brick, Thunderwave. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I might swim under the boat.
You're swimming underneath the boat.
Yeah.
All right. Just then, thunder rings out from the sky, filling the clouds with rain and threatening weather. From the formerly calm river, a surge of water rises, forming a towering wave that flings all the boats back onto the banks. The massive wave crests in a mighty swell, crashing towards the crowded shore, destroying the judge's booth. This is 6 to 12 feet of water flooding this entire building, the structure. Humans are getting tossed around like crazy. The man with the conch shell, he's standing on the shore still, kind of like raising it as the trophy. You see what appears to be like, I don't know, like a sentient water spout or something. Grab or knock him down and the shell disappears. Is the last thing you see before your boat flips over upside down with a frog clinging to the bottom. It is your turn.
I'm sorry. What just happened?
A giant wave erupted from the lake and destroyed the contest.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think we run the contest more than the wave did? Yes or no?
I'd say
You must
yes.
make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
We all have to.
Yeah, your boat is
Good point.
crashing along.
Nat 1.
All right.
16.
You're trying to surf on the boat, which hits the shore and shatters into pieces. You take 9 points of damage.
I'll uncanny dodge.
Okay?
16.
16, you're good. You take 4 points of damage just by getting bounced on the shore in the bottom of the lake.
Wait, I thought you said roll a 15-sided die.
No, roll a d20.
Oh.
DC 15.
DC 15. There's no such thing as a
20.
15 set.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
You
I thought both were the
save.
same.
You actually, okay, so here's what happens. You see you've got the hook on, right? The wave starts coming, your pole goes up like this, and then you feel your boat start to tip, right? So you leap from the boat onto the other boat, over the wave, landing straight up on the other side of the flood, taking no damage.
Nice.
An incredible epic move.
I got the exact same number.
And also a 20?
Yeah.
Okay, as you do this, you see the poor wizard laying on the ground at your feet. You grab him and take him with you, carrying him to the other boat, over the wave, onto the shore safely. You take no damage. Okay, so we're at your go. The wave has caused utter devastation across the plaza with hundreds of people rushing to escape. Roll on the wave chaos table one or more times to see what perils confront the characters. So roll a d6.
3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's not a good sound.
As you come up from the bottom of the shore, you see an old elder, one of the judges, perhaps, who's fallen down. They're bruised and scared. They need help.
Is there something else?
There's people everywhere. There's total chaos, but that's the first thing. Like, when you come up, you like, as a drow, you have respect for your elders, right? And you see an old judge,
Do they though?
badly damaged, laying in the sand. Obviously needs help.
I don't know, I killed my parents. Do I really have respect for my elders?
You do. It's a drow thing.
Wait, I thought you were gonna ask the one question Growl always ask.
What's the question?
What race is he? Like, is he a regular elf?
What race is he?
Human.
Okay, so it's not...
The worst kind.
As you have a moral quandary, roll a d6.
6.
You land on the shore, and the water washes back out to the lake. As it's washing out, a hostile swarm of poisonous snakes begins to wrap around your feet. What do you do? There's like somehow there's like they've somehow like maybe gone up into the temple or the building and sucked out this swarm of snakes. Hundreds, like a lot of very obviously poisonous tree snakes.
I raise my hands to the heaven and place them upon the snakes and shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp on the snakes. Give me an attack roll. Or no, do they save? Do we save or do you
They're
attack?
all in the water, right? So
They're in the water as well.
You should have an advantage on that. I would.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's how water works.
Water and electricity do not. I mean, that's a very good
They
conductor.
aren't as conductive as people think.
Not as conductive as people think. We're getting a challenge on your water theory.
But I'm
But
touching
it's all
them
water,
directly.
actually.
You're
sounds-
touching the snakes, though,
it
not the
sounds
water.
cool.
Because they're on me.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're wrapping around your legs and his legs. You guys are standing right next to each other. There are a lot of snakes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
laying hands upon them.
17 is a hit. Give me damage.
2d8s.
Thank you.
Oh man.
There,
That
that's
one?
the
There,
eight.
yeah.
Yeah.
5
5 plus
4
4 is 9.
I mean, all the snakes at your feet are just dead, just electrocuted, and a lot of the other snakes are dead as well. So of this swarm of snakes, you've probably killed 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
There are still some poisonous snakes at your feet, but they do not seem to be much of a threat at this point. Please roll a d6.
4.
4. As you see these snakes start to be electrocuted to death, you look up and you see a guy has bent down in the sand, and he's like, "Oh, I've lost my gold, I've lost my silver, I can't find my..." And a crowd is rushing from the banks, and it looks like they're going to trample him. He's like on his hands and knees looking through the sand, and there's people running around, and it looks like he's going to get trampled.
How far am I from him?
You're about 10 feet from him.
Do I have any thing I can use to pull him out of the way?
You could try just a straight intimidation or persuasion check to just try to yell at him. As a
Yeah.
hero, he might listen to you. So it's going to be a DC 14 charisma check.
Charisma, okay. D20?
Yeah.
You said?
That was
4.
4. So you're like, "Sir, forget your gold and save yourself!" And he looks at you like you're crazy. Now, you still haven't taken an action on the Elder. You see this guy yelling at someone. Do you want to take action there, or are you happy?
I'm gonna go on the elder. So like I'm looking at him, and then I just kind of start screaming as I get like PTSD flashbacks of people that I've killed.
Oh. All right. Give me a DC 16 Wisdom check, Sanity check.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay. Ooh, 12.
All right. So there's safety rules to deal with mental health issues in Dungeons and Dragons, but we don't have the safety deck with us today. So we're now going to go into an uncomfortable situation. So if you feel uncomfortable, you can always say stop.
You can just give yourself the frightened condition.
Right. You're frightened and you're experiencing PTSD total. Like you're no longer standing next to a lake. You're back in Menzoberranzan. There are dead bodies everywhere. You're having stress-related trauma right now. and this could last for a while, since you guys have no clarity. Okay, so you failed to do this. Cody, roll a d6.
Okay. 3.
We already had a 3. Roll again.
Okay. 5.
Drifting debris smashes into characters on the ground, each of whom must succeed on a DC 14 dexterity. So you're having PTSD. You've killed snakes. You're yelling at a guy. The water that rushed up onto the ground is now rushing back at you. Everyone make a DC 14 dex save.
20?
20.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
15.
Cody, you're not prone.
Wait, I...
15?
Yeah, 15.
Oh, you saved.
Nat 1.
Nat 1, you are knocked prone again. Solve the prone.
It looks like...
So you kill the snakes, the water rushes back, he falls over again. Your save was good?
17.
I killed the
That's
snakes
what you're
around
good.
me as well, didn't I?
Yeah, the snakes are all dead, but the water is... And there's like wood and stuff in the water, it's bumping into you, it's knocked you prone again. No one else is prone.
As I'm just having this PTSD, I imagine like instead of being water, it's just pools of blood.
Alright. As you guys look around, you see at the base of the temple creatures of living water attacking people and trying to flee back into the water. It appears to be a hostile water elemental, and 2 water weirds come kind of swimming out of the rushback, but you definitely see targets charging back into the lake, and it looks like the water elemental may have the conch shell.
A water elemental.
Those things might be resistant to poison. That would
Okay,
be
so
bad.
did you get a you have trauma. Your stage is trauma. Okay, but you do see this water elemental, which you see in a kind of radiant evil purple, drow purple, charging back into the lake, which appears to be a lake of blood. What would you like to do?
Am I able to do anything? I don't know what the frightened condition is. Like
you
I
can't move
can't.
closer to the source of his fear, which would appear to be everything.
No, the elderly person.
It would be the elder. Yeah,
He's afraid of old people. So the old guy, I mean, there are other judges and people that are elderly, but they're kind of over here. The main temple was kind of here. The water creatures are running past you towards the water. So the same way that the big resurgent flood went.
So I kind of want to summon an elemental and just go let them fight style.
Yeah, just water elemental v water elemental.
Water elemental v water elemental. I'm gonna summon one.
You summon a water elemental. It is summoned. You may give it a command.
Attack the, attack the other water elemental.
Okay, it runs out and attacks the other water elemental.
Yeah, and for me, while I'm just having this the other water elemental is a dark purple, and my water elemental is a bright yellow.
Green, maybe?
When you say bright yellow, you mean pea?
No, like a holy light.
Oh, like holy light. Okay, I'm
not
sorry.
piss.
I just wanted to check real quick. So your holy light water elemental surges up against the other elemental, and they engage in massive combat. You see, give me an attack roll.
I don't know their stat one.
Let's see.
Okay.
Just roll a d20 plus 8.
Okay. 15 plus 8. I can't do math. 23.
23 is a hit, and you do whatever massive amounts of damage.
I don't know the damage.
Cody will bring it up here in a sec.
Okay, just 1 second.
Some kind of bash attack.
Yeah, just normal slam. Oh.
Whose die is that?
That was me.
I guess you could say it died. Okay, that was dumb. I'm sorry.
Okay, got water elemental. Let's see what its bonus to attack is. Okay,
Do you have your phone with a light?
that'll be 2d8 plus 4.
So, where did it disappear to? Or?
I think he was maybe getting a stick. I think it went under there pretty far.
This has been a great festival in all regards.
We are really good at messing up festivals. The snail carnival race thing is
Yeah, I couldn't do the name of the party.
16.
Maximum damage?
No, not max. Almost max.
It went underneath the chairs.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Let's see. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, I've taken 16 points of damage.
Okay. Well, I almost have 114 health, so you're kind of low.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
So what?
Did I catch it?
They're immune to poison. Let's go.
You're up.
Wait, you have multi-attack as well. You can attack twice.
Oh, second attack.
Okay.
What's my armor
Plus 7
class?
to hit. Your armor
Plus 7
class is 14.
How many hit points do I have?
114, but you're down a couple.
Okay, well, I just rolled a 14 plus 7, so that hits.
Hits.
Okay.
2d8.
2d8. Don't fail me now, that's 4. Okay, that's
9.
9 plus 4, that's 13.
13 more.
Yep.
So I've taken 29 total.
Yep.
Wow. Bam, bam. So your water elemental just slammed into it. Just.
Okay, so I'm looking for that water elemental that actually is holding the conch shell.
Yes.
And do I see that?
Yes.
How far away is it?
So they came charging out of the temple after the backwash. You guys are standing kind of at the river, kind of like it's surging back and forth, but you're pretty much where the water line is. They're about 30 feet from the water.
Okay, so I take a nice pursuit angle, and like Ronnie Lott, I blaze across the sand, lower my head in a totally illegal fashion,
Yes.
plant it straight in the sternum of that one holding the conch shell, and drive through him. I fly all the way through him. That's how hard I hit him.
And are you trying to grab the conch shell as you pass through him?
No,
or
I
is it
make a
just
total NFL tackle where I
NFL
don't
tackle.
wrap up at all. I just want the ball to go flying.
spiking him? Okay, attack roll.
Strength or dexterity?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is it?
Not
That one!
Oh,
You literally joked about that like earlier in the.
This could be bad. This could be bad.
Oh boy.
Which one is it?
Twisted ankle. Your speed is reduced by 5 feet until you just finish a short rest. That's not that bad.
Oh, you twisted your ankle on the sand. So you're running across the sand, you plant to jump, and you twist the ankle, flying through the air, back slamming against the other elemental, the radiant yellow one.
That's just what I see in my
In your head. Oh, they just
Yeah.
look like water to everybody
Yeah,
else. Yeah, yeah. So you splash into some water, but it doesn't feel like it's very effective. You see the conch shell moving past you.
How far away from the conch shell am I?
What did we say, about 15 feet?
Yeah.
15
15
feet?
feet diagonally, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to rush up to it, and I'm also going to, since I'm positive they want it, it's really important, I'm going to cast Immovable Object on the conch shell.
Okay,
So
okay,
it can't
absolutely.
move anywhere.
That's
Okay.
actually really good.
So you go immovable object on the conch shell, and you see the conch shell drop, hitting him in the head, bonk, and falling into the sand right next to him.
Nice. So can I also cast a cantrip or no?
What was the casting time of the spell?
Touch. Actually, no, I can't. It's one action.
Did you have to touch it to do that?
Yeah, that's why I rushed up to him.
Okay, so you have to actually do an attack roll, because you have to attack through the elemental to touch the conch shell. It's in him.
Okay. D20 you said?
Yeah, yeah, so there's
Yeah,
like
unarmed
an
strike.
unarmed strike attack.
15s, and I got, let's see,
You
dexterity?
had. No, it's
Unarmed
strength.
strike.
Strength, okay, just 15.
But you have proficiency.
I do.
Yeah, you always have proficiency with your unarmed strikes.
So, redo?
Yeah, no, you got it. So you strike inside the elemental, hitting the conch shell, which drops to the sand, bouncing off his head.
Wait, I thought it was a movable object, so it freezes in place, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it doesn't fall?
Immovable object.
Or it's just floating inside?
Yeah, it can't go
Yeah.
anywhere. Here,
Alright.
How many pounds of force are needed to move it? Like 500 pounds?
Screw the immovable rod.
How much does it weigh? 10 pounds less?
The conch shell weighs less than 10 pounds.
So. It becomes magically fixed in place. You and creature you designate when you cast a spell can move the object normally. I'm obviously allowing my party to move it. You can set a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell for 1 minute. The duration is 1 hour.
Got it.
If the object is fixed in the air, it can hold up to 4,000 pounds of weight More weight causes the object to fall. Otherwise, a creature can use an action and make a strength check against my spell save. You see, on the success, the creature can move the object up to 10 feet.
I'm getting some juicy ideas on how we can
Got
make
it.
a boat.
So the conch shell stops. You're standing right next to the water elemental.
Can I run? Actually, no, I don't want to do that.
So how far away am I from the water
15 feet.
Oh, great. I will use my Mage Hand Ledger Domain
Okay,
as a Arcane Trickster rogue,
got it.
and I'll attempt to steal it from within the water element.
Do you give him permission to move it?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I'm allowing all my party to use to move it. It's only the anyone besides my party that can't move it unless they're willing to spend a strength check and such.
Yeah.
Okay, so my sleight of hand versus your wisdom perception.
I got a 12.
24.
24, you win.
Okay, I'll move my mage hand back so now it's in my pocket, I guess.
So you have the conch shell.
Yeah.
Carved with elven runes.
I'm gonna try to hide it.
Or Elvis
I still have
runes.
this 20. Okay, so stealth check to hide it from everyone.
You pocket it.
Yeah, pocket it.
Dirty
Okay.
rat.
Do they see you guys? You got your perception checks?
Yeah.
Or does it just disappear?
We mean
5.
Wait, what perception?
He stole it.
So DC
Oh.
24.
So which one do I use?
Perception.
Perception.
Oh, I think I got it.
13
this
now.
one, right? Perception.
Correct.
What's your bonus?
12, and the bonus. Which one? I do wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom. Do you have proficiency with the skill?
I've got a 12 and a wisdom plus 2, so.
Yeah.
You have a 14.
That's
Yeah.
The
plus
DC I
five,
have
then.
is 24. You
plus
fail.
5 because you
The
have
conch shell
plus
just
1 to wisdom
disappears.
and then
Yeah.
proficiency and perception,
I don't know where it went.
which is plus 4.
So 10.
So plus, okay, so yeah, 10, I guess, if you roll a 5.
Yeah.
I might be able to figure it out with investigation.
Okay.
Oh well.
So that's you. My turn.
Oh boy.
Okay. High River Singer Plabone Batiyali. That sounded racist. Let me make sure I pronounced that correctly. Batiyali. A 200-year-old female chaotic good halfling priest emerges from the temple, pointing to the water, yelling, Misha! Misha! They're stealing her! And you see the body of the great Misha, potential champion of the Shanka trials, being somehow floated out to sea as if being dragged by some unseen force through the water.
Also, the victim of our dear Kermit.
Is it like, it's still above water or no?
Her head is above water, but she's moving fairly quickly, probably 60, maybe more, through the water.
60 feet per round?
I don't know what a water element is for.
60 feet per round, you say?
I can catch up. Yeah, rogues are broken.
So you've got a water elemental, a water weird. Your water elemental's fighting the water elemental. You see in the water this princess being dragged out to sea, or this champion,
Oh, they have a 90-foot swim speed.
90 feet. So it's moving very fast in the water.
Oh, I can barely catch up with that. And that's if I can actually hit the bottom of the floor every round.
You're an arcane trickster, or was it an assassin trickster?
Your turn.
Arcane
Okay,
trick.
And I didn't roll this, so I'm just going around.
Do you
That's
have
cool.
the whole
Yeah.
person?
Is it a smaller group today?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian's at Gary Gygax's house.
I couldn't
His
bring
dad's
up play.
80th
Stun
birthday
or
is
not,
right
free
there.
strength play.
Wait, what?
Whole person stuns
Brian's
people,
dad's
not free
80th
strength
birthday
play.
party
Oh,
that's in
paralyzed.
Wisconsin. That's where Dia
Alright.
Brian
Their
is.
body just fails them.
I misremembered.
Brian-
Sorry.
Lake Geneva is like across the street from his dad's house.
Okay,
So Brian's been to Gary Gygax's house.
Yeah.
Very cool.
yeah. Okay, so
It's also a very weird architecture design, right?
A big
I'm-
porch.
I'm gonna cast Fly and try to go to her body, and if I can try to pick it up,
Okay, what's your fly speed?
60.
Okay, so you take off in the air,
You can
chasing
dash
after
from
him.
120 feet, like air dash.
I don't need to.
Air dash or
is-
door dash?
Air dash.
Is it 90 feet? or
The creature's also dashing though, Cody.
Is it 60 feet away?
It's
Oh.
double moving.
So it's moving 180 feet per round.
Correct.
So you can move 120 feet per round.
Correct.
Oh.
Oh, I can't even catch that.
Oh.
You said swim speed was 90, right?
Yeah,
So it's double moving.
yeah, so none of us can catch it. They're just lost. Well, right.
But you go as you fly up. You hadn't realized the oh, you're still in trauma mode too, right? You leave the ground and it's just destroyed. Like, the building is still standing, but it's damaged. Portions of it have collapsed. Judges' quarters are down, bodies strewn across the beaches. People screaming, crying, running, more snakes. Not good. What do you do? You're in the air.
I'm gonna still dash to try to get to her.
Okay.
So
I
60
might cast
feet.
haste on him to help with that. Actually.
All right. So he might be out of range. He's flying.
What does haste do?
It's a.
Gives you an extra
Separate
action to dash.
Oh, okay. So then
Yeah.
I'll do
You
that.
can't do everything with it. You can only do one weapon attack, dash, dodge, or disengage.
Okay.
So your water elemental can attack.
Actually.
It benefits him the most because he's the one who is the closest actually.
All right. Then
Yeah,
I'll
but,
dash again to get her.
Okay. So you move.
You can cast this.
You're flying at 50.
60.
So you
it's
fly
180.
120.
But he can dash again.
I dash again. That's 180.
That's two
From
third
haste.
levels.
He doesn't have haste yet
He doesn't have
Why don't-
haste.
why don't-
Why doesn't he have haste?
because he hasn't cast haste yet.
I haven't had my turn yet.
Oh.
Apparently.
Crap. Alright.
We need to wait till my turn.
So you fly up.
Yeah.
They start yelling, "Wait, wait, wait! We're gonna cast haste on you." The creature's swimming away. Your elemental's battling another elemental.
You can't concentrate on two spells. You'll have to either fly or draw concentration on the element.
Why do I need to have haste?
No, you
why,
don't
why,
need
why do I
Because
need
you don't know the
concentration?
cast.
Concentration for the fly.
Yeah, why do I need concentration for the haste?
You don't.
No,
you don't need
no,
concentration
no.
on the haste.
No.
You have concentration on the water elemental.
and
I do.
concentration on fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to concentrate on that. If you break concentration on that, it's going to attack the party. Flight also requires concentration.
Right. Okay, then I'm just gonna. Hold on. So it's 180 feet away right now.
It's at least 180 feet away.
Where's the water elemental step up?
90-foot swim speed, your water elemental can keep up. Wait, wouldn't your water elemental get an opportunity attack?
This is a different water elemental. So his water elemental is fighting a water elemental.
Yeah.
Wait,
There's a second water elemental with the body in the water.
Okay, so
Swimming
there's
away.
three water elements.
we cast water
There's two
elemental.
water
Wait.
weirds. There's two elementals so far.
I thought you.
Oh, and his 3. You're right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
got 1 and I've got 2.
We cast haste on your water elemental. Your water elemental can now move 270 feet and actually catch up and fight the other water elemental.
What's the range on haste?
Let's see. Haste. It's third level spell, so it should be here. So